This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast. So step one, we're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started.
So first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened.
Oh, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's a bird.
No. This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
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 Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while Brian watched, we worked on our first shelter for the rest of the day.
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet? Things do get wet on a boat. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep. This is miserable. This is all the coverage we have. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people. Hey, sweaty men.
Our first night of sleep was really rough. Sleeping is impossible. These waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning. But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure? Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.